There's an old saying that says after the salt water gets in your veins, you always come back to it. And that's basically how everyone is on the whole bayou. I mean, it's just a bayou thing. I lived in Leeville until I was 19 and we got married. My husband and I got married. Both of our children were born in Leeville. And then because of work, we had to move way up the bayou about 5 miles. And it was kind of bittersweet because I knew he had to find work elsewhere, but my roots were always in Leeville, and I just adore the community. My mom and dad lived here almost all of their lives, until my dad got sick and my mom wanted him to be closer to a hospital. When we were younger, there was no, let's run to Walmart or anything. I mean, if you wanted to buy anything at a store, you had to, travel, to Golden Meadow or beyond, to get to any kind of store. Most of our groceries, so to speak, came from the bayou. I mean, our backyard was, a fishing pole. I mean, if you had a fishing pole and a cast net, you didn't have to worry about, ever eating, because, I mean, you could just go in the backyard almost and, just cast your line and have supper for the night. We used to just go on the side of the bayou and pick, wild oysters and whatever we wanted. It was just so bountiful. Everyone, the biggest part of our diet came from, the bayou. When they used to have big hurricanes down here, the linoleum in our kitchen, it was never tacked down. Because I guess my dad learned a long time ago, if you want to keep something, you have to pick it up. So the linoleum in our house, what my dad used to do was when a hurricane came, he took cement blocks and he would raise all the big appliances. He would put the beds on cement blocks, and he and my mom would roll up the linoleum. We never had any, molding around the floors or anything. They would roll it up and stick it in the attic because they knew they would have mud in the house. So whenever it was time to come back from evacuating, my dad would come back and, oh my gosh, I could still smell that horrible stuff. They used to have pine or pine sol or something, and it was in jars, and it was like a gel. And he used to take this stuff and throw it on all the walls, and then take a broom and start scraping walls, the mud and everything off. And then he would just take a hose and wash down the house. A couple of days later, we'd come back. They'd go into the attic. They'd take the linoleum down. They would roll it out again. Business as usual. No problem. Just little bitty things like that, just amuse me. I don't know. But that's what made Leeville